Before we jump into this episode, I want to invite you to join our community to help you become a better steward, scale to billions, and ultimately give more or all of it away. All I want you to do is to click the subscribe button right now. I love your support. It's incredible to see your comments, and we're just getting started. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Thank you so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. Welcome to the Build to Billions podcast, where we guide successful entrepreneurs and investors on their journey from millions to billions. We believe the key to scaling and compounding your wealth and life starts every single day with a mindset and practice of stewardship over ownership and applying billionaire biblical principles. Our ultimate goal is to scale and compound your wealth and life so you can give more or all of it away to help MVPs. My name is Brett Swartz. Each and every episode, we're joined by the world's top entrepreneurs, millionaires, or billionaires, and they share their secrets, wisdom, and insights with us so we can all level up and make a bigger impact. And our next guest is no exception. He's an entrepreneur, business executive, investor, and philanthropist. He is proud to be the founder and principal manager of Crystal View Capital. With over 20 years of experience in real estate industry, he oversees all the aspects of Crystal View Capital's operations, including investment strategy, fundraising, asset management, and day-to-day operations. Currently, they manage over $600 million in real estate assets and continue to grow wealth by implementing a disciplined and astute investment strategy. This is mainly focused on mobile home parks and self-storage and so much more. Please welcome to the show with me, Matt Ricciardella. Matt, how are we doing?
Good. Thanks for having me, Brett. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. For our listeners getting to know you for the first time, would you give us a little bit more about your story and your current focus?
Yeah. I'll give you an abbreviated version. Had very humble beginnings. From upstate New York originally, and I kind of got into real estate by accident. Was not a good student. Didn't graduate from any university. Never had a formal education. Kind of knowledge was more from the street, if you will. And so, when I couldn't make it in traditional university, I thought to myself, what could I do that I could make a lot of money in without a degree? And I kind of fell into real estate and moved to Southern California when I was about 21 years old. Became a residential realtor. And the way I built my business was through direct prospecting, phone prospecting specifically, door knocking, being very aggressive, getting in front of people. And, it was hard in the beginning to build up that business, but it started to work, and then it started to kind of like compound and snowball. And from there, I kind of launched an investment career because one day I cold called somebody and they said, why don't you just buy my property? And lo and behold, this was the days of ninja loans, stated income, no documentation. Thank God I had no money, no credit. I was able to get a loan, bought a duplex in Long Beach, California, sold it a couple years later, made a $350,000 profit, and that launched me into my investment career, and just kind of followed that same approach, Brett, where picked up the phone on a daily basis, made contacts to owners rather than working, through the traditional brokerage channels, went direct, built relationships, started buying smaller deals, turning them around, building management capabilities, infrastructures, efficiencies to run these assets, and then kind of transitioned into mobile home parks and storage because it was mostly a mom and pop driven market, very fragmented and very inefficiently run. So kind of built my career off of it, and then did well and thought to myself, this is very scalable. I don't have the capital available to scale it. And then I launched the fund concept back in 2014, and here we are today.
Amazing story. I love it. Lots of, I think I haven't wrote the book yet. You should write the book, right? But I remember the days of cold calling and Marcus Similachap, 2006, 2007, through all the way to 2011. And to me, it's still the best training and the best experience. I said, if you can get through that for, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you can do anything within sales and communication and solving challenges, especially during that time, right? So you bought maybe one of the more challenging times. Obviously, you still made a profit there. What other things did you learn through that crash and that downturn that helped you to propel where you're at today?
Be very selective in what you buy. Protect. One of my favorite mantras is from Warren Buffett: protect the downside and the upside will take care of itself. And the only way that's going to happen is you have to have very robust deal flow where you could be selective. If you're dependent on, you got one or two deals and you want to get capital out the door, you're probably going to do something that you shouldn't. So if I could encourage anybody, whether you're in the...
So if you like this little short clip of the interview I just did, click over here to watch the full interview. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much, everybody.